Friends, welcome to a new video on this channel. And as some of you had suggested me to make videos on how to make a mom's life more easier, so today I'm going to be sharing with you some of the tips or tricks or whatever you call it as to make one of the most boring tasks in our life a little more simpler, and that is my laundry routine. So I hope it is helpful for you in some way, as well as it would be great if you could also share your tips and suggestions with us in the comments down below, so that we can all learn from each other. And if you're new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel by clicking on that subscribe button, as well as make sure to click on that bell icon next to the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any new videos that I post. And if you've done all of that, let's get into the video. So my first tip would be to decide the frequency of laundry based on the number of family members and their requirement. So we are a family of 4, and my younger one is in her toddler stage, so she's 1 year old, and so we prefer to do our laundry on all the weekdays. So that's how it works for us, and only then can I be sure that the clothes are washed and clean and ready by the time we actually need them. So we try to stick to this routine most of the days, and we do our laundry later in the evening just before the kids get to bed, because that's the time we have found that works well for us, and also the electricity charges are lower during that time. So that would be my first tip, to do your laundry as per your family's needs. So my second tip would be to organize and get the kids and other family members involved. So I think that everyone in our family has a share to do to make this routine go smoothly. So let the kids also know what is expected out of them. So there is a laundry basket assigned for each kid, and me and my husband share one. So all of us know where to put our dirty clothes. Obviously my younger one, I do it for her. As I said before, we do it late in the evenings after my kids are done with their bath, and so the kids help me with taking their cloth basket to the laundry area after their bath is done. So my daughter definitely does not do it every day, but most often she tries to imitate her brother, and we let her do it. So my third tip would be to sort and pre-treat. Once the clothes are in the laundry room, what I do is to sort the clothes, but before that make sure that all the supplies needed to do the laundry is kept in one place. I keep them in the basket, and so that I can access it without having to run here and there. So from this laundry pile, all the delicate items like the swim clothes and things that are easier to miss, like the socks and my daughter's stockings, everything gets into this small mesh bag, and this mesh bag goes directly into the washing machine. And then for the other clothes, I look for stains in them, especially it would be there in my kids' clothes, and so if I see them, I just take the stain remover solution, which is very easy to prepare, and I will just show you how to prepare that in a minute. And then I'll just scrub it gently using a toothbrush, and I make sure to do it from both sides, so that otherwise the color would have leaked onto the other side too. So I just scrub it on both sides and then just leave it aside for 10 to 15 minutes depending upon the intensity of the stain. Now let's get back to how I prepared the solution. So for that you need a glass container to put the solution into, and then you would need your detergent, and I'm using my Tide detergent, and then you would need some hydrogen peroxide and baking soda. So pour the detergent solution into the glass jar, and then you would need double the amount of hydrogen peroxide. So if you have used 1 cup of detergent solution, then you would need 2 cups of hydrogen peroxide. So into this solution, to this mixture, now I'm going to be adding about 2 to 3 tablespoons of baking soda. You might need more baking soda depending upon the quantity that you have prepared. At last it should get into a thick consistency. So this is the stain remover that you can very easily prepare. Also, I pre-treat any activewear that my kid has used for some sport activities, or my gym wear clothes. So what I do is I just turn the clothes inside out and dip into a bucket containing water and a cup of baking soda. So baking soda is a very good deodorizer and takes away any sweaty odor. I keep it like that for 10 to 15 minutes and then I put all the clothes into the washer. So my fourth tip would be to wash according to the load. I always go for a quick wash cycle. So most often we are not aware that the quick wash cycle is just enough for a good wash. The time for it is much lesser, it takes much lesser water, and also the clothes are just as clean. So I just always go for a quick wash cycle unless the load is higher. So I start by just filling in the water into the washing machine, and then I add my detergent, and then I add in my clothes. So now the washing cycle has started. And then my fifth tip would be drying tricks. So after the clothes are in the washer, I put my kids to bed. I come back to see if my washer is done with its job, and then I transfer the clothes into the dryer. And then one problem I have faced with the nylon or polyester clothes is that its static effect. So one thing that I do is to put in this aluminum foil balls. For making these balls, you just need to cut a piece around 3 foot of aluminum foil and then just fold it and compress it into a tight ball. Make 2 to 3 balls like this, and this will help a lot to remove any static. So these aluminum foil balls also speeds up the drying process. So I just put these aluminum foil balls into the dryer along with the clothes and then switch on my dryer. Oh yes, and just make sure that if you had any stains before, you can just make sure that the stain is completely washed off. Where here was a stain and it is completely clean. And so the next tip would be on how to get your clothes to smell good. So once I switch on my dryer, I let it run, and once it is turned off, I just add in a piece of washcloth that has been sprayed until wet with this beautiful fragrance solution, and I just toss it in the dryer and let it run for another 2 minutes. So the solution that I just sprayed into the washcloth is very easy to make and smells really nice. So for that, you just add half a cup of vinegar to a spray bottle and then add about 20 drops of your favorite essential oil. So since there is essential oil in this mixture, make sure that it is not subjected to a very high heat for a very long time. So I would suggest you not to put the essential oil into the dryer for the entire period of time, because once the dryer gets heated for a long time, the essential oil degrades. And the next tip is on maintaining the washer and dryer. So to make sure that the dryer is working efficiently, make sure to remove the lint from the dryer after each wash, and also make sure to clean the dryer frequently, as well as make sure to clean your washer also. I try to do it twice in a month. So for that, I just let the hot water run into the washing machine, and then I just add half a cup of vinegar and let the cycle run and complete by itself. This makes sure that the washer is clean enough. Also, I make sure to leave the washing machine door open for some period of time every day when the machine is not in use, so that some air can enter inside, so that the inside of the washer can freshen up. So my next tip would be about taking the clothes from the dryer as soon as possible so that there are no wrinkles left behind. And this is a job that is shared by me and my hubby, and we do it peacefully when the kids are asleep. We either chat with each other or watch TV or something like that and finish off this task. Most of the clothes we hang and some of them we fold, and so that is the end of this routine. So that's it. If you like this video, make sure to comment down below, as well as make sure to click on the like button, as well as share it with your friends. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and I will see you all in my next video.